Good morning, everyone. We invite you to proceed to the public hearing room for the continuation of our ceremonies this morning as we honor and welcome the Barrigada Veterans Organization. We'd like to thank the Guam Territorial Band for joining us again this morning, as they do every month, as we raise our flags, honoring our veterans organizations. Sidus Masi. As we continue with our ceremony this morning, kindly rise for the recitation of the Inifresi.
Gineni mas takilu gihinasoku. I mas takilum gi kurasonhu. Dani mas figu na ninasinahu. Hu fressen maistatu para bai hu protehi, zan hu defendi, I hinengi, I cultura, I linguahi, I airi, I hanam, zani tano tamoro. I renaku diretu gininas duas tata. Esti hua fitma gihilu I Biblia zani banderahu. I banderan guahan.
Sidus Masi, Vice Speaker. Please be seated. At this time, we'd like to welcome and recognize for his welcoming remarks the Honorable Speaker of the 34th Guam Legislature, Speaker Benjamin Cruz.
Afternoon, good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome the Barrigada Veterans Association. I'm sorry I missed the Veterans, Vietnam Memorial the other night. But I also, and I want to welcome all of you, and especially your commander, Commander Uggan. We also want to acknowledge and recognize the presence this morning of our Congresswoman, Madeline Zebradalio. Thank you very much for gracing us this morning, ma'am. And, oh, there, I saw them outside. Mayor Bloss and Vice Mayor, thank you very much for being here this morning. This is a great crowd. And Senator Rodriguez, after he took over as in charge of the building, he decided that we should be having this flag raising every first Monday of the month and bring in various veterans organizations. And so I'd like to welcome the Barrigada one this month, and I don't know who I'll have next month, but it'll be a great one. So welcome to the legislature. I hope that before you leave today that you have someone walk you around and show you the building. We renovated the building, some of us that were around in the 50s can remember the blinds. They were all restored, the original ones, and throughout the building we tried to, as much as possible, save the original wood, including the shutters up on the top. But the building is beautiful, so please have somebody give you a tour before you leave this morning. But I want to thank all of you, and most importantly, I want to thank you for your service. Again, welcome to the legislature, and I believe we have a ceremony this morning to honor your fallen comrades and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Thank you very much again for your service, and thank you for being here this morning.
At this time, to offer a few remarks on behalf of the Barrigada Veterans Organization, please welcome Ms. Doris Iriarte.
Good morning. The Barrigada Veterans Organization was founded by 6 Vietnam veteran group members from Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 668. They are Daniel T. Paris, Francisco L. G. Mendiola, John G. Rivera, Jesus H. Uggan, Francisco C. Mendiola, and David C. Uggan. The above founders are all residents of Barrigada, or former residents, and all knew each other. One day they were just hanging out, talking, and then the subject came up about starting a village organization just to see if they can do it or handle it, being all our Vietnam veterans. The first thing was everyone have to agree of doing it, then select or vote who will be the officers. The selection for the commander position was agreed that Daniel T. Paris will take the helm. For the vice commander, Francisco L. G. Mendiola will hold that position. Secretary will be John G. Rivera, and for treasurer will be Jesus H. Uggan. Sergeant at Arms, Francisco C. Mendiola. We started working on our bylaws, membership applications for veterans, and associates and dues. Barrigada Veterans Organization started operating in March of 2012. The hardest part was getting our bylaws to be approved by Guam Revenue and Tax. Everything else just fall into place, getting it notarized, opening a bank account, and so on. We started canvassing and talking to friends to join the organization, which started out pretty good with veterans from the village who are interested. Any veteran from any village is welcome with a show of proof of their DD 214 with an annual membership fee of $20. For associate members, it's only $10 annually. The Barrigada Mayor, June U. Blas, and Vice Mayor, Jesse Bautista, was very interested that we form a veterans organization in their village. They made us use their conference room temporary for a few months till they get approval from the Municipal Planning Council for Barrigada Veterans Organization to be using the former GPD Coban. One of our original founders, Mr. Daniel T. Perez, the first commander of the organization, passed away in 2017, and our vice commander, Francisco L.G. Mendiola, stepped up as our acting till March of 2016, and we had an election for new officers. 2016 to 2018, David C. Uggan elected as commander, Francisco C. Mendiola, vice commander, John G. Rivera, secretary, Jesus H. Uggan as treasurer, and Jesus C. Sablan as sergeant-at-arms, and Francisco C. Lizama as chaplain. No changes for the 2018-2020 same officers were voted to run the organization, with the majority of the members that voted. We will continue to update our veterans, new veterans issues, and supported the municipality of Barrigada, the organization. Thank you for your support.
Thank you very much, Ms. Iriarte. At this time, to offer and honor the fallen heroes from Barrigada, I welcome back Ms. Doris Iriarte and the commander of the Barrigada Veterans Organization, Mr. Dave Uggan. Kindly rise.
Barrigada Veterans Organization Casualties of Wars. World War II, Francisco M. Garcia. Jesus L. Garcia. Korean War, Private 1 C. Fairhan. Private First Class Jose G. Leon Guerrero. Private Jesus I. Tovis. Private Pedro L. Uggan. Private Jose S. Perez. Vietnam War, Sergeant Henry P. Pereda. Staff Sergeant Pedro R. Guerrero. Sergeant Robert L. G. Mendiola. Sergeant David J. Funes. Iraqi War, Specialist 4 John D. Flores.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. At this time, to close our ceremony, short and sweet, we welcome the chairman of the Committee on Legislative Operations, as well as the chairman on Health, Tourism, Military Affairs, and Senior Citizens, Senator Dennis G. Rodriguez, Jr.
Afade, good morning. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to again recognize Congresswoman Berdalio. Thank you very much for being here. And two of my favorite mayors and vice mayors, Mayor June Blas and Vice Mayor Jesse, thank you very much for being here. Also, on behalf of Speaker Cruz and Vice Speaker Terlahi and all the members of the 34th Guam Legislature, I'd like to thank you all for being here. This ceremony that we do every first Monday of the month is a small gesture, a small token of our appreciation to our veterans, to say, Sidzus Masi, and thank you very much for the service that you have given, especially for those that we've just recognized that have taken the ultimate sacrifice. We know that we celebrate Veterans Day in November, but here in the legislature, Veterans Day is every day. We will never forget what you have contributed to our island and to our country. And so this is just our small way of recognizing you for that. So thank you so much again. I want to thank the chairman of the Veterans Commission, Mr. Dan Mendiola. He's been very supportive of us in doing this. And of course, we can't forget him. He is same name as my good friend here, Joseph Augustine, the administrator. Thank you so much, sir, for your support as well of our veterans. And finally, I want to thank Vice Speaker Terlahi and her staff for putting on our breakfast this morning. Every month we have different senators who come and do their share. And so today we have Vice Speaker Terlahi. So thank you very much, Vice Speaker, and to your staff. Again, Sidzus Mahasi, God bless you all, and happy Veterans Day to all of you. Thank you.
That concludes our ceremony this morning. We'd like to invite all the members of the Barrigada Veterans Organization, along with their families and our visitors, to please join us, along with the members of the legislature, for a photo here at the top. Thank you.